How many compartments?
Two comma.
Lateral.
Three.
Anterior
Anterior, this one.
anterior posterior
Posterior, this one.
lateral.
And one more.
Lateral.
A small little lateral compartment. This one. Only two muscles in the lateral compartment. This one and two. What are these? What is the name of this compartment? Anatomically, this is lateral compartment. Anatomically, this is anterior compartment. Anatomically, this is posterior compartment. Lateral, anterior, posterior. Three compartments. Functionally, this is extensor compartment. This is flexor compartment. And this is peroneal compartment. Peroneal compartment.
What is the main?
What is the function of when our foot is on the ground?
Yes.
Okay, this is the big toe side, this is the little toe side. When you lift the lateral border of the foot, then the laterally located peroneal muscles will lift the lateral border. When there is a thorn prick on the lateral side, you try to lift your foot from here. You lift your foot and try to look here. This is your lateral compartment muscles, these two muscles lifting the lateral border of the foot. This is the action of the peroneal muscles. It is known as eversion. Eversion. Inversion is when you see
Internal.
inversion is when you see the foot from the inner side
From
or
the
medial
medial.
side.
Yes.
Eversion is when you see
External.
the foot from the lateral or external side. So these muscles are everters, and the name of the functional name for this compartment is peroneal compartment. Only two muscles here. So what is this and what is this? What is most superficial? What is the other one? Names are very simple. If you know the name of compartment, name of muscle is very simple. One is long, other is short. So this is peroneus longus, which is very long and crosses the foot and reaches there. Medial. Other is peroneus brevis, which is very short, finishes here. The lower one is short, so it's known as peroneus brevis. The upper one is very long. It goes all the way down. See here.
Yes.
It goes all the way down to the sole of the foot, crosses the sole of the foot, grooving the cuboid bone,
Having the jaw.
and attached on the first metatarsal. Yeah, it crosses the sole of the foot obliquely, completely. So it's very long. So this is known as peroneus longus. This is known as peroneus brevis. And what is their function?
Brony.
Or eversion. Eversion. Or if you forget the word eversion, you can say it lifts the lateral border of the foot upwards. But eversion should be remembered.
Yes.
Okay. And what is the nerve supply? Superficial peroneal.
Superficial
What is the nerve supply of this compartment muscle?
Tibial.
And what is the nerve supply of the posterior compartment? Tibial. Very good. So there are two muscles here in the lateral compartment.
Superficial.
And how many muscles here in the anterior compartment?
Anterior.
Yeah, this one.
Anterior tibialis.
Tibialis anterior.
Anterior tibialis.
Why it is known as tibialis anterior?
Huh?
Because it arises from tibia and it is located anterior. If you close the eyes and drop your finger will touch tibialis anterior. Why? Because it's most anterior. It is present on the tibial side, arises from the tibia, and it's anteriorly located, so it's known as tibialis anterior. And you see, where is this tendon going? Peroneal tendons were going laterally. Tibialis tendon is going medially. So what will be the action of the tibialis anterior? Inversion. To lift the inner border of the foot. At the same time, you see, is it crossing the ankle joint or not?
Yes.
So
Dorsiflexion.
dorsiflexion. Main action will be dorsiflexion of the ankle. Other action will be also inversion of the foot or lifts the medial border. And then there is another muscle which divides into 4 tendons. This
Flexor.
muscle, 1, 2,
Digitorum.
3 and 4. So this is known as flexor digitorum. Oh, sorry, extensor digitorum longus. Extensor digitorum longus. And after this 4 division, you got one more. Can you see this one? One more. Okay. And you see the nature of insertion of this muscle is like this. That's why this muscle, although located in the anterior compartment or extensor compartment, this muscle is known as peroneus tertius. Tertius means third. 2 are already here in other compartment, the peroneal compartment, while this is located in the extensor compartment. So only 3 muscles are located in the anterior compartment or the extensor compartment. Tibialis anterior, extensor digitorum longus, and peroneus tertius. All of 3 cross the ankle joint. So action on the ankle will be dorsiflexion. Okay. And the digitorum tendons cross all the joints in the tarsal region, the metatarsophalangeal joints, interphalangeal joints. So they will be acting on those joints as well. If you are listing all the actions, so the actions of the extensor digitorum will be extension of the or the dorsiflexion of the not only of the ankle but also of the intertarsal joints, metatarsal joints, metatarsophalangeal joints, and interphalangeal joints. All the joints. Are you getting that?
Yes.
When these tendons will be pulled, all the joints will be aligned. Got it? Got it?
Yes.
Okay.
But posterior.
Yeah. Remaining will be the posterior compartment. Posterior. Yeah. So how many groups? Very simple.
Posterior tibialis.
2 groups. Superficial group,
Superficial.
which combinedly inserts in
Calcaneus.
tendocalcaneus. So how many muscles in this?
Posterior.
4 muscles. And remaining is the deep group. Okay. So what are the muscles in this group? 1 and 2. 2 heads of the, what is this muscle? Pardon? Gastrocnemius. Gastrocnemius. This is the medial head of the gastrocnemius. This is the lateral head of the gastrocnemius. Then below that there is plantaris muscle. And below that there is soleus muscle, thick muscle. All the 2 heads of the gastrocnemius, plantaris and soleus, they unite to form the tendocalcaneus. Now it's very hard to separate the things and show all of that. You can see the medial head, lateral head, and this mass is belonging to the soleus. 4 muscles in the superficial group, and when you expose these 4 muscles, you have other muscles. So what are the other muscles? Flexor digitorum profundus and
Longus.
and flexor hallucis longus and tibialis
Posterior. All this.
so can you show those
Where
That's
is?
nerve.
Where is?
okay
This on.
yeah you can
Better.
see them better
Digitorum.
this is your tibialis posterior this one right and this one yeah
Yes.
this one yeah and you can see from here this is the tendons this one if I pull this tendon
This.
this is the tendon of flexor
Longus.
hallucis
Hallucis
it is going to big toe like this flexor hallucis longus okay and this is the tibialis posterior
Tibialis
and
posterior.
below that this muscle is appearing here okay this is your flexor digitorum profundum three muscles flexor hallucis longus tibialis posterior and flexor digitorum profundus all of these are crossing which retinaculum here flexor retinaculum flexor retinaculum in the hand is situated here on the anterior side but flexor retinaculum in the lower limb is not located on the anterior side it is located on the medial side of the foot so tunnel is produced medially here while tunnel is produced anteriorly there is a difference so you see these muscles are passing here apart from your tibial nerve they pass